Ooh, I am feeling so damn good.
If you ain't redlining, you ain't headlining.
Ben, are you ready for the finals here?
Absolutely. I'm ready to get this thing popping off right here. And there's the green light for him. Up over the hill, a little bit sideways. Kai is just taking it out on him.
Daddy's not going to be mad about that one.
Heading to the finish line. Look at him go. Appalachian Dream's going to move on. Who's going to take that one, Spence? Oh, my God.
And this is literally anyone's game.
Kai's going to come out of the pit first, and he's going to take the win. Kyle Seesaw goes upside down. One more notch for the highlight reel. It looks like Smash Squad's actually going to pull this off.
Yeah, he has definitely earned that bridesmaid nickname that we've given him over the last couple of weeks. Always and never the bride, though. Hopefully this week he can turn it around.
You do not want to count out the Canadian Canucker because he will just sneak up on you out of nowhere.
Oh no! Lomas gets into the wall and he is upside down. Oh my God, I've never seen a truck flip that much.
Everyone is going to be getting a stocking stuffer for Christmas. It's going to be a $5 Arby's gift card. There you go.
Heard it here first. Everybody that is watching.
Not everybody.
Oh.
No, I can't afford that.
Trying to fill up the space of two people with one person is, you know, should ask my baby mama about that.
Anyways, maybe he was looking down in the floorboard trying to get the beer cans out from under the gas pedal and just missed the light. I don't know what's going on.
He says I jinxed him. I think he was just proving my point.
Here comes the boss out here on the floor. Everybody needs to straighten up and act like they know what they're doing. Up over the pyramid. Mothman's got slight control. Mothman flips it over forward. Oh. Hold on to it, Kyle. Oh.
She's still golden. She's still golden. She's still going.
Oh, it's hurt though.
Look at this race. Oh my goodness. Violent impact by a tire. Don't give him too much credit. Flynn Rivera rolls it over. So this is going to be a good one. Definitely going to be one for the highlight reel for sure.
Speed as he blows the greenhorn. Completely sends it over the last jump, and that thing is worth absolutely nothing now. I'm pretty sure he's got a lot of explaining to do to Bobcat Designs over there.
As far as
nope, that's going to be it right there. Look at that. Eli's going to take home the win.
Oh, I'll be there. And hey, before I go, everybody watching the stream, if you have, you can go play with this amazing mod over at BeamMotorsports.com, the one and only housing for this mod. Recently just got an update. If y'all haven't been over there to play with it yet, go give it a shot.
After 9 events, it all comes down to this. It's the final round. Welcome to the Community Clash presented by Beam Motorsports from Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis, Indiana. I'm your host, Benjamin Butler, and with me as always is Austin Spence. And Austin, it's going to be a crazy night. We only have 1 point separating our top two in the championship tonight.
Dude, I cannot believe that we have been in on the Community Clash events for about 3 months now. We're breaking in the new year, 2026. We are here in Indianapolis, Indiana, the motorsports mecca of the United States, and we're here to throw it down. Some of the biggest and baddest of the Leafer old school community. Ben, I have heard that you have a lot to do with what I'm seeing out here on this track. What in the world? It looks like a combination of every single event that we have had so far in the Community Clash series. I'm seeing cars, I'm seeing mud pits, and I'm glad you actually listened to me because, Ben, we have bus stacks. I am so excited for this race tonight.
Well, all these guys are talking about how these tracks aren't a challenge and it's no sweat to me. Well, I decided to make the ultimate thrill ride here in the middle of Lucas Oil Stadium. And you guys are about to see the carnage that's about to take place because these guys think that they can drive. We're going to find out if they can for sure.
It is definitely going to be an interesting course because there's so many different ways you have to approach the cars. You go to a 4-stack of cars broadside in the side of the thing. You don't even have a takeoff ramp, followed by a mud pit, a pyramid of cars, whip it around, very little area where you have the vans and the buses. And Ben, I don't know who was mouthing off to you to where you took reins and designed this track, but my kudos to you, my friend. This is going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be very interesting. But, man, Event 10, we're here. Like you said, there is a 1-point difference. Eli in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle is 1 point behind Mr. Jonathan Robinson and Whiskey Maneuver. It is a fight to the finish, and the amount of smat talking that was going on in the back between those two is insane. What's even funnier is what we actually put a poll out there of who thinks is actually going to come away with the win. I believe it was like 80-something% people were voting for Jonathan Robinson and Whiskey Maneuver to walk away victorious here tonight.
The one thing about this, though, this is an unpredictable track, so this is really anybody's game. It's everything to lose tonight. We have to talk about the other guys we have in it. We also got, pretty good battles all over the standings. We got third place seems to be locked up by Bradley Shaw and Smash Squad. He did an excellent job all year, looking to add a little bit further gap between him and fourth. And then we have Kai and the Everett Skybolt, who's not with us here tonight. So Chris Gosler and Mothman shouldn't be slept on. He should be able to make a climb up here in the points as well.
Which is funny because I overheard Gosler a little bit in the drivers' meeting where he was talking about how he finally figured out what the problem was with his truck. And it was something as simple as he just had the gears flipped upside down. He had his quick change all messed up to where he had the low range and the high range all mixed up. So, big uh-oh and oopsie daisies for Chris Gosler, Mothman. He could have been a lot further along in the series. But, man, it is time. It is time to get round 1 of racing here underway at Lucas Oil Stadium. We have got Chauncey Gibbs and Axeman coming out to face off against the Howler. Who do you got for this one, Ben?
Both of these guys have been looking excellent this year, so it's going to be a toss-up really. This track is going to be the ultimate equalizer between these guys. You got Howler and Xander Drack from Lima, Ohio, been doing a great job so far this year, and Chauncey Gibbs, he's no light foot over there either, so it should be a really interesting race to see how these guys handle things.
You're absolutely right. And the thing is, not only is this a technical course, you have to really approach each individual obstacle in its own light. There's obviously a turn at the very end. Praying for old Gibbs that he's got this truck figured out. He's not going to dump it over in the first turn. Not entirely sure what kind of approach
You're already
Howler's
starting
here
with that, huh?
Well, hey man, I'm going out. I'm going out big. I already made sure I deadbolt the lock right behind us for the commentary booth. So that way, no one's gonna get back here. No one's gonna have to. I don't have to worry about anyone coming and barging in because apparently I'm doing nothing but creating a bunch of bad voodoo for a lot of our competitors out here tonight. But man, I am ready. The trucks are lined up. They are ready to go, waiting on light. It's showtime in Lucas Oil Stadium.
And there's the green. Both of these guys hungry for a win here. Both of them pretty even hitting the mud.
Bouncing all over the place. Howler with a pretty decent lead, trying to get both trucks under composure there.
Gibbs is making up time in the corner. He loses a wheel in the process, but I think that might be on my end of it, things because he's looking fine. He's up over the bus stack.
Oh, no, both trucks are over. Both trucks went over on the bus stack.
I'm starting to think this bus stack is a bad idea. I don't know why I listen to you sometimes.
The show needs it. That's why we needed to do it.
Oh, man.
So I hope we have enough earth movers in the back. I'm not sure what Howler's doing. I must have forgot to hit the RI. For whatever reason, he's trying to flip his truck back over. Tough break for both competitors. Do we go by who went further or who has less damage in this scenario, Ben? This is definitely going to be an interesting event tonight.
Oh, absolutely. I have no words for what we've seen already. This was just the first run.
Round 1, first race. Hey, Gibbs, kudos to you, buddy, for not rolling it over in the turn, man. I'm super proud of you, but I think somebody may have waxed the roof of the bus stacks because they both kind of slid off a little bit too easy there, which is a bit unfortunate. Currently, we're just waiting to hear from our track official as to what the plan is, whether they're trying to get the trucks off the course and put to the back and just kind of evaluate if any of them are really going to be able to come back or not. Like you said, Gibbs and the Axeman machine lost a wheel, and Howler just went end over end. It just fell off the top of the bus stack.
We'll go ahead and get an official determination here later on in the evening, listening to the track official talking. I guess they're going to see what kind of carnage or what kind of vehicles are left after round one. I mean, there might not be any. I mean, they were making jokes earlier about how everybody's going to destroy it, and Dominic Hocutt might actually get a win on tour. So, I mean, that's a good possibility from the way things are looking right now. 2 trucks,
hey, man,
one run, all over with.
That's exactly what I'm talking about, man. Dominic Hocutt, if he's going to come out here and show up, he's been showing up all season. This might be it. I'm a bit of a gambler, man. You know what they say, man? You put all your chips on red. Anyway.
All right.
All right. Who do we got coming out next? I think this is a bye run, actually, for number 2 in point standings.
He's just got to take care of it.
That truck a little bit different.
It looks like he might have some different tires on it, maybe some different shocks and stuff as well. A couple of little slight design changes.
Has he always had that hood scoop on that truck before? Or is this the first time I'm seeing that?
Maybe he's hiding some stuff under there, Can't never tell with some of these guys, but I will say that
he passed Tex, so he
I will
should be
say
good
that
to go.
Eli needs to just take it easy and take care of it as he goes through here, and he's got the green. Don't try to be a hero out here is the name of the game right now.
So far, a very smooth run all the way through the first part of the track. But right now, it looks like just lining up for the bus stack is what everyone's a little worried about. He's taking the very smart approach here, just crawling over the bus to try and save the truck. Very smart approach for Eli there. And it looks like he's going to be the first one to actually complete the course. I hope everybody else in the back is taking notes. You do not want to hit this course full throttle all the way through. And Eli takes his bye run, is going to be moving on to the next round.
I mean, what have I always said? I will punish you in my track making for being too aggressive. And, I mean, that goes to show you right there. If you just take it nice and easy, floor the truck when you got to for sure. But when it comes up to a crazy obstacle, you kind of need to take it a little bit easy.
You're absolutely right, and what I'm very curious to see how this track is going to progress as we move on. And I know we have the trucks, the crush cars are going to deform throughout the event like we've had at every single event. I'm more curious about how the bus stack is going to react depending on how people are going to approach it. Because like what we just saw with Eli, if you approach it and you crawl over it, you might be able to get it to last the entirety of the event. But we have a couple kamikaze drivers in our field tonight, and I'm willing to bet we're going to see people sky those trucks up and really create some issues with that bus stack to where it's going to hurt all the other competitors.
Absolutely, yeah, just smooth is the name of the game. You know who I bet would be a great driver for this track? Jonathan Brozick, our track official, doing a great job down there all season, making sure our event is completely coordinated, and he also runs the starting light for these guys. He also makes the official calls on the races, so, I mean, hats off to him. He's done an excellent job so far this season. Couldn't do it without him.
You're absolutely right, and he has done a phenomenal job running the track, but I tell you what, we have quite a budget we need to increase for next season when it comes to clipboards that he has thrown and destroyed thrown at either the other drivers, other competitors, because he has done everything other than throw the book at some of the people while trying to run the floor. So he's done a phenomenal job running the floor and keeping everybody on track, but I feel like by next season he might be bald with all the hair that he's been pulling out at every single event. So anyway, our next lineup, we have got the Star City Nomad?
It's the North Star
Nomad.
North
Star Nomad.
And Sweet Tooth, Jay Pratt.
All right.
Tribute to Sweet Tooth from Twisted Metal 2. Kind of digging the design.
I dig it. Maybe one day when we have more updates with the mod, we'll see if we can actually have an ice cream truck. I'd be down to have that, have the actual Sweet Tooth truck. You'll be really cool for the mod. And I can't believe no one's ever brought this up. What if we did limos? I feel like a limo monster truck would be sweet. Anyway, both trucks are off.
You're asking for trouble with Bobcat Designs there.
Bobcat would never get mad, but so far.
Oh no, it's over!
Lynn Rivera caught up with the pyramid going into the barricade. Sweet Tooth just needs to crawl over the buses and finish the course.
Oh,
no,
and he's
no.
over.
Oh, no.
Lord of mercy. Well, 2 side-by-side runs and 4 trucks down and out for the count.
I would like to take a second to give a huge shout out to our insurance sponsor, Beacon Fidelity, we are extremely proud to have part of our series. Ben, how is our insurance premium? Did we check that before we?
Well, I will say this: Beacon Fidelity. I mean, they'll cover you if the other person can't drive. I'm not so sure they'll cover you if you can't drive.
So we're already hearing from some of the fans that are watching. Is there even going to be a round 2? We don't know, right? As of right now, it's not looking too good for our competitors. I mean, just kind of going down and looking at the stacks that we have with the buses, there's really nothing that's really off center. If you look at both the left vans on both stacks, it is indented a little bit to where it is causing people to roll over, especially a little bit on the bus over in the left lane. There is a little bit of indentation to cause some people to maybe get mixed up, but if you approach it slowly enough, you should be able to clear it just fine. Like we said earlier, there's a lot of guys back in the pits that are trying to go at this with a kamikaze approach. It's not the way to go. Like we've had a lot of tracks in our series where it is 5 second, 6 second, whatever runs in small course arena straight line racing. This is not one of those tracks. This is a track where you need to be technical at every single obstacle. You cannot be balls to the wall for every single obstacle.
Well, we're going to have to see if these next 2 can pull something off. It's going to be Power Surge. That's going to be Wolf from Pacific, California. Going to be taking on our good buddy Joe Lobus and the Pasture Pounder. Whoop. I hit the wrong button.
Uh-oh. Did you put the wrong intro up?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh, man.
Oh, I see what I did. Okay.
Kyle's up there.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I'm struggling.
Don't worry.
I'm telling
it's
you,
not
I
Kyle
need
out there, everybody. I promise it's the better driver. It's Joe Lobus and Pasture Pounder, and Joe actually knows quite a bit when it comes to approaching obstacles at more of a slow pace because he actually comes from more of a rock crawling, mud dragging background. So he's gonna. I'm willing to bet that Joe is gonna have this butt stack down pat, no problem.
Both of these 2 are pretty even so far. Power Surge got a slight little lead.
Well, both
here we
are
go.
taking it very slow.
There we go. I like seeing this. This is what I was kind of hoping for. Some old school style. Back it up. There you go. Just a little bit of old school flavor in here. You got to take it easy. This is a Leaford Trucks. This isn't Monster Jam.
Oh, no.
Pasture Pounder's going to make a complete run. Look at that. Joe Lobus.
We finally did it. Let's go, Joe. We had someone that finished the run, but you know what? I'm not going to count down. Power Surge is also making his way over the van stack, even though he lost the race. Considering we have 4 trucks rolled over, he might actually
your round
come back.
2 and probably final round matchup. These 2 right here, congratulations, you guys, man. That's exactly the way you're supposed to tackle this kind of course.
Oh, my goodness. See, everybody in the back that's watching and listening, that's how you're supposed to approach this track. Oh, my gosh. Are we halfway? No, we're more than halfway through our bracket, I believe, at this point. We still have, I believe,
we are
4 more
exactly
trucks to go.
we are exactly halfway through the bracket right now, so.
Oh, took 7 trucks, but we finally had a race. Absolutely. I'm reading some of the live stream comments right now. Oh, my goodness. This has been a riot. We haven't had any starts to other events that started this poorly all season long. But you know what? What a way to finish off the season for the point series is, the chaos that's ensuing here tonight in Indianapolis.
I mean, I don't know. We had a couple of crazy runs out there at Oilex Speedway, guys getting a little crazy with their racing. And we're going to have one more bye run. It's going to be Chris Gosler and the Mothman. Such a pretty truck. I don't understand the whole moth thing, but You know, more power to him. I met a guy while I was at work the other day, had Mothman on his license plate, and I was ranting and raving to this guy about Chris's truck, that he should check out our stream. I wonder if the guy's watching. If you are, how you doing, buddy?
Just kind of like, hey, yeah, this guy at work talks to me about this monster truck streaming stuff he does. Oh, man. But you know what? Mothman is a pretty beautiful looking truck. And the best part, it's Ford powered, so you know it's fast. But I like that Chris is taking this the right approach. Same thing as Eli, which I've also noticed this lane is the same lane that Eli had his pass in. Actually, Eli, Joe Lobus, and now Chris Gosselaar have all been in the exact same lane. So I'm curious if there's something else that's going on in that opposite lane that we don't see up here in commentary as to why everyone's trying to avoid it. But it looks like Chris Gosselaar might be getting hung up a little bit on the van stack there, trying to approach his way onto the bus. Back it up,
having
back
a
it
little
up.
bit
There
of a
you
struggle,
go.
but this is what I was envisioning when these guys, when I made this track, was these guys crawling up on these buses, not kamikaze flying up on top of them and crushing them in, you know, on the first pass, kind of just taking it easy and dealing with the obstacle they have in front of them. And that's exactly what Chris is doing. He wants to make it on to the next round, and he's going to give it his entire everything he's got. He's having a whole lot of trouble with it, but there we go. Get up there,
got
nice
it.
and smooth. There we go.
There we go. Good job. Just get to the finish line and get to the pits. Chris Gosselaar finishing. I mean, granted, these are probably going to be some of the slowest times that we've had all season long, but save the truck. In a sense, I'm very glad that we had the first couple of rounds come out here and do what they did and show, hey, this is what you're not supposed to do, because now I feel like everybody is a lot more cautious, and now they're like, oh no, what have we done when it comes to approaching these stacks, because we're not resetting anything. How the buses and vans progress as far as getting crushed for all the other competitors, it is going to stay like that through the entirety of the event.
Well, here's one that I might have some struggle with this. This is Greenhorn, Mad Viking from Denver, Colorado. He's
Mr.
one of those.
Kamikaze himself.
There we
I
go.
love it.
Going to be taking on the War Pony. Now, when I designed this track, this is who exactly I was thinking of. Some guy that takes it nice and slow, is very cautious about how he approaches things. And we're going to see what he does. I'm hoping he can make it all the way through here.
This is a total opposite roundup then, because you're looking at the War Pony with Solomon, who comes from TNN, really prides himself on the recreation. And then you've got Mad Viking over there, which you brought up, Oil Speedway, probably the nastiest wreck of the season, was the first rendition of Greenhorn. I believe it was a semifinal race where he completely wadded and twisted the frame into a point where it was not repairable. They got another Chevy body on it. They were able to put one together, but it's not the exact same truck that Mad Viking started with this season.
Well, he's
So
gotten
it's going to be a very
better.
interesting race for sure.
He's definitely gotten a lot better over the last couple of events. He's kind of toned it down a little bit, trying to make it further in the rounds instead of just going out there and give it one crazy shot.
Ambers are lit, and they're waiting for the green, and both of them are off. Greenhorn with a pretty demanding lead. Let's see if he'll be able to hold on to it. Solomon already having trouble hit broadside in the first stack of cars. Oh, Vikings going a little crazy, getting over to the K-rails. At the end of the track, Solomon's slowly making up some ground.
He still makes it down into that turn first, and now the most difficult part of this track, the great equalizer. Greenhorn gets right up over it, has no
Greenhorn,
real
hold
problem.
on to it, hold on
Oh,
to it.
there goes the
Oh,
War
no.
Pony.
Oh, Solomon, no. Greenhorn wins the race. Hold on to her. Back end's getting away from him a little bit there. Greenhorn able to make do, being the first truck to complete in that far lane, and we'll be moving on to the next round. When was the last time Greenhorn excelled and moved on to the next round at all, actually, this season?
Oh,
It's been a
definitely
minute, I
definitely
believe.
need to floor it to sell them T-shirts, but I don't think you want to do that this early in this event.
Oh, man. Like, all jokes aside and cursing aside, I'm very proud to see Mad Viking actually make his way out of round one with a completely rolling together truck. Kudos to him. I know Bobcat's got to be happy.
Well, here's the
looks like-
ultimate in kamikaze right here. Violent Impact, Kyle Seasock from Fackville, Pennsylvania. And he's going to be taking on our old buddy Dominic Hokut and Dominator 2, Smithville, North Carolina.
East Coast versus East Coast, waiting on old Dominator to get out here. He has been a consistent competitor all season. He's made it to try and qualify for every single event. May not have the fastest piece of equipment in the field, but he is extremely consistent when it comes to showing up when we need him and being a part of the events. And we're always happy to have him. But Kyle Seasock, Violent Impact, like we said, he's Mr. Highlight Reel. It's either he's going for checkers or wreckers every single time, and I'm starting to feel a little bad for that purple GMC, purple Chevrolet out down there, because this might not end well.
There's the green right there. Violent Impact out to a decent-sized lead so far. Having some issues with Dominic Hokut over here in this lane. Having a little bit of desync issues, but Violent Impact's well out into the lead.
And it looks like Kyle's he could see he's got quite a demanding lead on Dominic Hokut. He's going to approach this slowly and carefully when approaching the bus stack, which we both know that is not Kyle's style when it comes to racing. He likes to be wide open. And crazy all the time.
He put the hammer down as soon as he was on top of the buses. Kyle Seasock's going to move on to the next round.
See if we can get Dominic Hokut back there up and over the.
Having all kinds of problems.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's just kind of one of the issues that you see with BeamNG multiplayer is the desync issues. Really does tend to have issues with some people that maybe they live out more rural areas to where you may not have the best internet provider, which it is what it is, but, we don't discriminate. We still want everybody to be a part of our series and have a good time. But regardless, congratulations to Dominic Hokut and Dominator finishing a race here for the community clash. Oh, no! I'm not sure what just happened there.
That was a wild finish for him there.
Not entirely sure what happened. It's almost like something just grabbed him out of the air and the truck exploded. That was interesting.
That was God telling him to hang it up.
That's God telling him. It's like, put it in the back to the trailer, you're done. Well, that was round 1 of racing completed, is it not, Ben?
Yeah, no, we got one more set in round 1. I'm over here looking at this bus stack. They're looking like they're holding up okay. It looks like that far lane, at least if you're looking at the camera, is holding up a little bit better than the near lane. So we have to keep an eye on that to see how this actually works out for these guys.
I mean, what do we do if we get all the way to the final round? We have nothing left for buses. Do we just go around it and use the little tabletop for the tough truck ramp, or I'm not sure. Regardless, we still got more race. We still got more racing to go, and this is number 1 qualifier right here, or our number 1 in points, who missed out at the last event because he was so far ahead in points. This is Jonathan Robinson in Whiskey Maneuver, taking on number 3 in points, our residential Canadian, the Monster Truck Canucker, Bradley Shaw, and Smash Squad.
That's right, Bradley Shaw from the Crush This podcast, celebrating 10 years this year. Congratulations to him. Well, I guess this would be his 11th year now, going into 26. But puts on a good product over there. He might have forgotten to tighten them bolts. You might be right about that.
And, and another thing, outside of virtual monster trucks, we're very proud to see Bradley wanting to excel his career in his education. So, we're very, very proud and excited for him. But all jokes aside, it's time to go racing. Ringo. Who is going to come out on top here? You got
Whiskey Maneuver. Looks like he's got this thing figured out.
Oh, boy. Oh, yeah. Oh, almost bringing the rear end up on the truck as he's braking. I know he's definitely not going to take Bradley Shaw lightly, because how many times have these two met up in the finals?
Oh, Brad, hold on to it.
Hold on to it, Brad.
Oh, it's still up on 2 wheels, or on all 4 wheels, so Jonathan Robinson's going to move on to the next round.
Hey, you know
Bradley
what?
Shaw gets it turned around. He might be able to come back as well. His truck's still in one piece.
I mean, do we have enough trucks that completed round 1 to where we could have a round 2 bracket?
Well, I was talking with our event director, and he says that Power Surge and Dominator might have an opportunity to come back. We just have to see what happens. So don't go anywhere on that, and hold on to this channel. We'll have to see what happens.
I mean, and that's the beauty of this. You never know what's going to happen. You know, you may have the slowest truck of the entire fleet, but, you know, situations like this where everyone comes out guns a-blazing, hey, it's the final event, event number 10, points matter, it's the biggest and baddest track that we've had all season long. Everyone just, you know, was way quick to the draw, and unfortunately it ended a lot of trucks early. Literally almost half the field went end over by the bus stacks. So now, if you even lost a race, like you said, there's a good possibility, even though you lost in round 1, you're probably going to have a seat to come back in round 2 and redeem yourself.
Alrighty, so I just got word from our track official that Power Surge and Smash Squad will be moving on to round 2.
To face off against the exact same competitor, or are we kind of doing a randomizer as to who is facing off against who? I'm very curious how this is going to pan out for our competitors, because we just had a matchup with Jonathan Robinson and Whiskey Maneuver and Smash Squad. Are we going to have them line up yet again?
I'm not entirely sure about that. I'm still waiting. Somebody in the comments said just be consistent. It'll help you out. Exactly. That's exactly what I was looking for when I designed this track. I wanted guys to actually think about what they're doing before they actually do it. And some of these guys, it's paying off for them.
You know, that's a very light way of putting that a lot of people that we have that are competing don't really use their brains, Ben. I see what you were saying there. That's, you know.
Oh, no, I'm not really saying that they don't use their brains. You know, they want to, you know, it's not always all about going fast.
Yes, it is. It's racing. This is Beam Motorsports, where racing matters.
See,
Did you forget our tagline?
You're a young buck. You don't remember what old school monster truck racing was.
I mean, vaguely.
Vaguely. See, I grew up with it.
You say young, but it's like, buddy, I'm 30 years old. Like, I don't feel young.
Well, see, that's the thing about it. The difference between 10 years, I'm 40. The difference between 1985 and 1995 monster truck racing was a huge, vast difference. And, I mean, you could go back even earlier than that. I mean, some of the events, they weren't fast. They crawled up onto the obstacle. They took it easy on their equipment, and sometimes you have to treat it like, you know, it's not a video game.
Mm-hmm. Totally understand. And you know what? I think what we should do next year when we come back to Indianapolis for Event 10, we replace the bus stacks, Ben. Hear me out. And we replace them with an even bigger car pyramid, like what we saw old Earthquake do. And some of those other guys do back in the day. We get like 20 cars each side, and we just do a massive pyramid for everybody to crawl over. I think that'd be really sweet. Oh boy. Well, you want to talk about throwing poor Bradley through the ringer again? He is number 3 in points. And apparently our track official's like, hey, you know what? You're gonna not only face off against Jonathan Robinson in round number 1, we're gonna have you face off against Eli, who's number 2 right now in points, in round number 2. So talk about a tall task for our residential Canadian in Smash Squad.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, he's got a long road to hoe if he's going to make it to the final round, but anything could happen, as we've seen so far on this track.
Oh, it stuffs the front end of that Smash Squad truck into that first car. Eli with a pretty demanding lead so far. But like you said, this is the ultimate equalizer, this bus stack. All comes down to how each of them approach it.
Oh, look at him! Oh, he's gonna do it!
Bradshaw, Eli is over. Eli flipped it over. Bradshaw moving on to the semifinals. Upsetting number 2 in points, Eli, in a TMNT.
Oh, man.
He is bouncing it off the Revolutor. He is thrilled right now. We need to get that old boy up here in the booth right now. He is thrilled.
Oh, yeah, definitely got to hear what he's got to say. Man, Bradley Shaw, what was that about, man? You just went kamikaze and it paid off for you.
You know what? You just got, in the words of Larry Enticer, just gonna send it, bud.
I love it.
Oh, my gosh, dude. Dude, holy crap, man. Like, you pulled off one of the... I mean, granted, we understand that you are number 3 in points, but let's be honest. Eli and Jonathan Robinson are the 2 that are going for broke here tonight in Indianapolis, and you just took out Eli. Dude, you got to be on cloud 9 right now.
I am. You know what? I had no practice at all this week. Wasn't around for qualifying. I showed up to this event not knowing what the track was going to be like. And you know what? You just got to send it. And I sent it. Sorry for Eli, but I'm happy Jonathan got the championship. I had to send it. I didn't have a good first race there against Jonathan. And, luckily we had a lot of trucks, DQ in the first round. But you know what? Just going to send it. And this whole third, we're going to the top. And I hope it's me and Jonathan in the finals because we've probably been matched the most against each other this year. So let's do it one more time.
Absolutely,
There you
man.
go.
We'll let you get back, and dude, we'll freaking see you here in a few minutes. Then, man. Congratulations. Just keep her to the wood and keep having fun, man. Good job.
Hey, got to do it, bud.
I want to apologize to the people wearing headphones. I was not expecting that at all, man. Let me tell you. He sent that thing, and I was just like, oh, I lost it, man. I just could not believe that paid off for him. I was for sure. I saw him launch that, and I was like, it's all over with, and it worked out for him. I mean, man. Great racing so far here tonight.
Oh, man. Oh, I love Indianapolis. All right, well, we need to focus on the next event, and look at this. It's a rematch. Power Surge and Pasture Pounder are lining up yet again.
Whew, man, let me tell you.
I know.
I'm trying to calm
still
down
trying
a
to
little
calm
bit.
down, too. Whew. We're not to the finals yet. We're almost to the semifinals. We just, bring her down a bit. Anyway. So is this going to be a repeat?
Well, I
is
will
Joe
say,
Lobus going to...
What last thing I'm going to say about that race, Eli went out fighting.
Absolutely. I cannot take anything away from Eli. Eli was a tough competitor, has been a tough competitor all season long. And it's unfortunate that is how it ended up, and that's how the season ended for him. But I cannot take anything away from any of our competitors that came out here fighting this season. It has been a riot, and it's been fun to watch. And honestly, I'm almost kind of sad to see that it's coming to an end. But check this out. Power Surge is coming back with vengeance. He's a good 2 truck lengths ahead of Pasture Pounder.
This is a little bit different race than we saw the first time. They got a little bit of knowledge against each other. Look at them. Now they're all doing it.
To it.
Now they're all doing it. Power Surge and Wolf is going to be moving on to the semifinals if he can keep it upright.
Oh, Joe Lobus has put the truck over on its side.
Oh, Joe.
Man, tough break for Joe Lobus. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, definitely. Power Surge found the power. That beautiful Bobcat design truck going to be motoring on into the semifinals. That's one name we haven't seen in the semis from what I can remember this season. So I told you tonight is going to be full of surprises all over the way. Yeah, I think you definitely started something, Bradley, with the launching it up over the bus stack like that. I mean, if it works for you, it works for you. I don't know if you'd be able to pull that off in the other lane though. So we'll have to see what happens. If it's going to be funny. Everybody's done seen him pull that off. Now they're going to try it, and it's going to turn out okay, or it's going to be horrible results for them.
Oh my gosh, dude! Now I feel like everyone's gonna have to approach differently. Oh, you got Chris Gosler turning into a power wheelie out the gate here.
Oh,
he's
God.
gonna be taking on Mad Viking. Oh no!
Oh,
do we have a
these
tow
two right
truck
here.
in the back?
These two right here are both known to send it when the time calls for it. And boy, when they send it, they send it. This is going to be a good race right here.
No. We are going to need so many dumpsters, so many tow trucks. Oh,
I don't know if Mike Bev is watching, but we got some fiberglass for you, buddy.
Oh, no. All right, Ben. Well, both trucks are lined up. They're on the converter. Ambers are on. It is showtime. Here to go green. Both trucks are off. Chris Gosler is already through the mud pit. Mad Viking trailing behind. Chris Gosler getting a little cattywampus.
Oh,
rear tire clips the barricade, causing some issues.
Here we go.
Oh boy. Oh, catch
Not as cautious he was on the first go around.
Mad Viking's still right behind him. He's trying to catch him. Mad Viking bouncing on the front end, the rear end. up on the nose.
Don't
he
knock the
touched-
light over. We have
He-
insurance
he
on the
nudged it.
light, but
He nudged it. He touched the light. He nudged the light. We're fine. We're good. He's just going to finish his pass. But, man, well, he's going to still send it anyway. Oh, man. What a night of racing, Ben. This has just been one insane matchup
the
after
plot
another.
is coming together. I knew exactly what I was doing when I made this.
You need to build more tracks like this. This is way more entertaining. This is great. I'm having a blast. Oh, man. Are we on to the semifinals of racing now? Oh, we still have,
Hey, Spence.
oh, no.
I'm going to
Uh-oh.
tell you, you just got called. You got called Dave Grimm by somebody in the comments. I think that's hilarious.
Wait, what? I got called. Are
That
you sure
funny
they're not referring to
announcer.
you?
He might be referring to me. If it is, I mean, it is what it is.
It looks like Kyle's wanting to nudge Jonathan Robinson out of the way, that he wants this lane instead.
I've been called Rich Hoosier. I've been called Dave Grimm. I really don't. I'm having a good old time up here. So,
oh my gosh. You want to talk about highlight reel after highlight reel. Now we got Kyle Seasock coming out here and Jonathan Robinson. And now they're starting to see everybody wanting to send it over. I think the vans are finally crushed down enough, Ben, to where you're almost wanting to make sure you have that pop trying to get over that stack. Otherwise, you're just wasting time. So I'm curious as how both these competitors are gonna run it, because Jonathan Robinson's #1 in points, and he's not gonna let down easy for Kyle. Soaring over the crush cars, already skimming across the mud pit, and immediately to the pyramid of cars. Jonathan Robinson is not laying down for nobody.
well, let's see how he approaches this. He's got a little bit of time if he wants to mess with it. Okay, hold on to
Driver's
it.
side, he got it. Oh,
Kyle
in the air.
straight up and down. I expect no less from Mr. Highlight Reel himself, Kyle Seasock, skying it out and failing epically, but it was glorious. Oh,
Show
my buddy
needed it.
Kyle Seasock upside down one more time out here.
He broke that left front corner off that beautiful purple violent impact truck, and it is shoved into the left front fender. Going to need a lot of body work in the shop this week. But you know what? Like he said, if he's not going to win, he's going to at least give the fans something to remember.
So I'm going to bring our good buddy Jonathan Robinson down here. What's going on, champ? You did it, buddy.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, I am so glad that I dodged the bullet first round with Brad. You have no idea. Like that man, he said, you know what? I have nothing to lose. And he just went out there and sailed that thing over the bus. And like he said, he unlocked Pandora's box, because ever since then, it's just no one cares. It's just floor it and hope for the best.
Oh, man. Well, I mean, you're in the semifinals. It's go for broke. Are we going to see you and Brad potentially line up? What would this be, Ben? Like the 5th or 6th time this season that these two have faced off in the finals?
Yeah.
I mean, that would be poetic justice, but I also am trying to go against a man that's hell-bent on getting the win this season, so I can't let guard down, but I'm going to put him in that other lane.
There you go. Well, man, we're just having a blast up here in commentary. We're love seeing what you guys are doing, but it looks from the view up here, those buses are haggard. Are you starting to kind of change up your approach as well? Just send it rather than just trying to just crawl over the buses, or what do you think about your approach?
You just can't crawl anymore. The backs of those vans are sunk down so far that your ass is basically clapping the side, and it's almost like you're going wheels first in the side of the buses. So now you're just kind of hoping that you can clear it and not fall off and end up on your lid.
Well, there you go. I guess you just got to go for broke, all in or all out. So good luck to you. You still got a couple more rounds, and we'll see if you come out victorious here in Indy.
Sounds good.
Well, Ben, it sounds like everybody is taking the balls to the wall approach for that final turn. You know what? I just want to say I love the gesture of trying to bring back. First of all, I just appreciate that you brought buses out here for this amazing series and everyone's loving it. Obviously, not the exact way you were seeing it going down as far as trying to crawl and be more realistic, but let's be honest, the racing has been extremely exciting. It's been a blast to watch and enjoy. And now the track, like I predicted, the track is changing to where you have to immediately change your approach, going from a crawl to send it and hope for the best.
Well, that's how you should race a track anyways. You should be able to adjust your racing style to the track conditions. If it changes for the better, then you need to, adjust your driving style. But I will say that this has been an epic night so far, and I cannot wait to see what happens after this.
Oh, I honestly, Ben, I almost don't want to see it come to an end, but looks like we got a battle of, as Brad likes to call them, the Ferds. We got Power Surge taking on Bradley Shaw and Smash Squad. And I believe, has Brad been on both sides of the track, or is this Brad's first time approaching this lane?
This is Brad's first time on this side of the track, so it's going to be interesting to see how he deals with it. It's completely different coming around that corner to taking a right instead of a left, so we're going to have to see how he handles it. I will say that I did have him in the first half, I'm not going to lie.
I love to see it. Well, both trucks are lined up, and that is the green. And the Monster Truck Canucker's got a pretty demanding lead, stuffs it a little bit in that car again. And Power Surge has got a demanding lead. Brad's having issues.
I think he
with
broke
his truck.
some drive shafts.
Oh, no. Oh, you hate to see it. Yep. Brad is on the throttle, and it's just no go. Power Surge just needs to complete the track, and he'll be going on to the finals. Tough break for Bradley Shaw, though.
Take it easy, Power Surge. You've already got the win. Man, Brad, I'm so sorry, Bradley, that it happened to you this way. But I'm sure we'll see Bradley Shaw again one more time.
Hey, you know what? Getting the bronze medal in the first time in a series. He got his first ever virtual BeamNG monster truck victory in our series. He got top 3 in points as a newcomer. You can't be mad. You can't discredit that. It's been a heck of a ride and an amazing season for him, so we're proud of him. It sucks that this is how he went out here at the final event in Indianapolis, but you can't win them all.
I will say, now I'm looking at the bus stack over here, that this near lane looks like almost like a ramp at the front of it. So I think you're right. They were talking about how they're smashed down so much that crawling up on them isn't going to work. They're just giving me ammunition to be able to make it better for the next go around.
I remember when everyone was complaining about the buses that I brought up the idea. It's like, well, what if you just use containers? And immediately everybody shot me down. Like, nope, we're not doing containers. We're not doing anything like that of the sort. So I don't know. We'll definitely have to see what we come up with next season for sure with the Community Clash.
I'm getting word that from the track official, Bradley Shaw lost his transmission.
Oh, no.
So when he stuffed it into them cars, I kind of figured that it was going to be an issue for him, and sure enough, there it was.
Well, you want to talk about an issue. Chris Gosler has definitely got a big issue here in this lane. Chris Gosler has been wanting to hunt down a victory all season long with Community Clash. Normally, we see him in a truck called the Green Machine, and he brought this brand new identity called Mothman this season. And it has been one heck of a ride, but it has not won a single event all season long, even though being considered one of our toughest competitors over in Retro Revolution. He's got a tall task. He's got Jonathan Robinson, our #1 points champion in the near lane, but does Chris Gosler have what it takes to knock him down? Both trucks are lined up and ready to go, waiting for the green light.
It's pretty even so far. Both of them hit the mud pit at the same time, but Whiskey Maneuver kind of just skis right across the top of it. He's going to give it all he's got.
Turn. Oh, no. Oh, no. Whiskey Maneuver's over. Oh, my goodness.
Chris Gosler still in one piece, and he's going to take it on to the finals.
Oh, my goodness. I'm not going to lie. Where I was sitting at, I thought Whiskey Maneuver was going to come over and collide midair with Mothman as they were both going over that bus stack. But it looks like Chris Gosler might be down a wheel.
Well, he didn't go home empty-handed. He's going to take home the season point trophy, but he's not going to take home a win here in Indianapolis.
Ben, you know what this means going into our final round? We are going to have a new first-time winner at our final event here for the Community Clash in Indianapolis, Indiana. Power Surge is taking on Mothman. As long as Mothman gets the A-OK in the back from the tech official as far as all the damages that has been done to his truck, we are going to have a first-time winner in our final event here with the Community Clash.
Well, I know Chris Gosler is pretty hungry for that elusive win, so they gonna flip Whiskey Maneuver over and drag him off my course, or
I think we're still waiting on the tech official to kind of come to a conclusion whether or not whichever truck is going to be okay to move on to the final round.
Well, he just lost a wheel. We should be able to get Chris Gosler in here for the finals. It should be no problem.
Man, you know what, the way I see it, you and I being both Ford guys, a Ford is going to come out winning this. Even though Mothman is a Chevy body, it is a Ford powertrain lining up against Power Surge.
The comment said, Jonathan Robinson died on the track, get the ambulance.
Oh, no, not the ambulance.
I don't know if being able to see the comments is a good idea for me.
Honestly, I love it. I love seeing the comments. I love having.
I love that people are in here and talking and making comments about what we're doing here. We love that guys are enjoying what we're doing, and we hope that they continue to follow along with us. Tell your friends, about us. As I used to tell everybody, tell your friends about me because I'm going to the top.
Exactly. And we got a lot in the pipeline. I'm finishing up a couple Know Me National videos. We got some other stuff. I believe we're gonna be bringing Retro Revolution back. We're gonna be doing some other community events. So just because the Community Clash is coming to an end doesn't mean that we are done doing stuff with the community. That doesn't mean that we are finished. We have a lot more in the pipeline. This is just our first ever community ordeal that is just finally coming to an end, and we get to crown a champion. But we get to crown a very first time event champion here, and it's coming down between Mothman and Power Surge. Ben, are you ready for the final round of racing?
Oh, absolutely. It's always a joy to watch these guys get out here and do battle with each other. But I will say, don't forget, at the end of the month, we got the Winter Nationals 4-wide racing. It's going to be epic. A brand new stadium. It's going to be 4-wide racing. 4 guys on the track at one time. It's going to be crazy.
Yeah, 4-wide racing, and I've, with my little bit of background in drag racing, going to those 4-wide events, in Charlotte, North Carolina, and in Las Vegas, I mean, those are no joke. It is insane, even though that's drag racing. We're doing monster trucks, tons of carnage, tons of cars. Who's got what it takes to come out on top, and it's going to be a blast. But, Ben, both of our finalists are lined up. Ambers are on. The green is lit. It is time to crown our champion here at Indianapolis, Indiana.
They're both pretty much even coming down here to this car pyramid. Power Surge in a little bit of trouble. Chris Gosler going to swing the Mothman around the corner for that final launch up over the bus stack. It's going to be him.
Power Surge stuffs it.
Chris Gosler's going to take the win.
Oh, no! Chris Gosler end over end messing up the poor Mothman truck.
Well, I will say this about Chris Gosler. He got the 2 things that he wanted this evening. He got the victory in Indianapolis, and he got on the highlight reel because that was a crazy run for him.
Oh, my gosh. My poor hard drive can only hold so much memory, you guys. It has been highlight reel after highlight reel. We're going to have just a Indianapolis highlight reel only. Oh, man. Well, I know Chris Gosler's on cloud 9, man. We need to get him in commentary. And finally, where is he at? Chris, my dude, you did it. You finally got your first victory in the Community Clash. How you feeling, buddy?
Oh, you know what? I the heart's in the chest. I didn't even have to bring the primer out to break into the booth to beat you with it. We had a great time. And you know what? I may not have won the championship, but at the end of the day, the last truck to win in this series is Mothman. That's the name you remember. That's how it's supposed to be. And that's all thanks to BeamMotorsports.com, the home of this amazing mod, the place restringing this amazing event, Community Clash, hosted by you, Ben, ran by Rudd down the track. It was a great series. It was a great time.
Oh, man, and we're so glad to see you come out here. You win your first event. You do it in, well, let's just say typical Chris Gosler fashion, checkers or wreckers, and well, in this case, you got both, bud. I don't know how many times you've had to fix this poor Chevy Mothman truck, but it looks like you got a lot of work ahead of you for the 4Y. But man, you finally get your first win. Congratulations! We're super happy for you.
I appreciate you guys. Hey, let me get this thing in the trailer, all right?
All right, we'll see if we can get some buckets down there and try to shovel it in there with you.
Oh, you would enjoy that, wouldn't you? I mean, well, maybe I will bring that pry bar back out. You know what? Hang on a minute. I gotta start taking a walk. I'll be here when I get there.
Okay, well, hold on. I gotta have a conversation with my co-host Ben here before we cancel the stream. So we could duke it out later. But again, congratulations, Ben. We need to hurry up and get the hell out of here.
Oh wait, also one last thing. Remember, everybody, spends $5 RB gift cards. Everybody after the stream, ping them in the server.
No. What? Why is everybody? No, I don't have that much money, you guys. What is wrong with you?
Not my problem.
Thank you. Get his butt out of here.
I do want to see if I can talk to Cryo Wolf. Man, Wolf, you put up a valiant effort, man, but a second place finish. How you feel about that?
Honestly, I'm fucking ecstatic. Like, I was not expecting this whatsoever.
We definitely know throughout the season it's been kind of a slow roll for you with Power Surge. We know trying to get the truck figured out, but man, towards the end of the season here in Community Clash, you've had this thing dialed. It is a rocket. So it sucks that you came up short, but dude, we expect way more out of you when we start up season 2 of Community Clash. That thing is a riot to watch.
Trust me, I'm definitely gonna make sure to turn it up more than I have already.
Oh,
there we go.
Well,
That's
we
what I
love
like to
see it.
hear.
Well, that's exactly what we like to hear, man. Well, listen, man, it sucks that you came up so short. Valiant effort. I know those buses throughohout the event. I mean, what was the biggest takeaway you'd have to say from this event that you definitely learned?
God, I honestly don't know. I mean, the whole thing has just been a freaking experience for me. So it's definitely hard to pick just one thing.
Oh, we love it, man. And we're just gonna keep building, and we're gonna build bigger and badder and faster, and it's only gonna get better from here. But again, congratulations, even though it's a second place finish. Congratulations for making this far, man. We'll see you here in a little bit in the after party. But me and Ben, we gotta close out the show real quick.
Alrighty.
Well, all right. After I get my sensor out, we have to.
Now, Ben, I know this is the final event, and I know this is the part where we normally end the stream. However, I was told that I should bring this up to you before we end the stream, but I feel like this is the final event. Why don't you say you and I duke it out on the track? Commentator versus commentator.
Nah, man, I'm retired. That's why I'm up here with you.
Wait, I'm not retired. Okay, well, that's fine. I guess I was the only one that brought his truck as a spare.
Well,
anyway.
I will say this
hey,
about.
If you're,
I will
if
say
you're
this
chicken,
about it.
that's fine.
Oh
man.
no, it ain't nothing about chicken. Here's the thing about it. I spend so much time putting all together all these live streams and doing all these videos and all this other stuff. It's been months since I raced competitively against anybody, and a lot of these guys have gotten a lot better as time goes on because they've actually messed with it, whereas I just kind of test the track out and let it rip. So I don't really think everybody wants to see me completely fail out here because, I built the track and was struggling with it, so I figured, hey, they're going to struggle too.
Well, here's the thing, Ben, because if I remember correctly, you and I have both qualified at least once this season. That means we are both eligible to run in the 4-wide event here later on.
Correction, sir. You qualified. I did not qualify for any of these events.
All right.
Nice try, though.
Well, it looks like I tried, man. I'm gonna get you. I want to take on Quicksilver. I need to add more tallies to my truck of trucks I've beaten other than just that Canadian truck.
Every time you've came up beside me, anyways, you've lost. So why do you want to keep doing that to yourself?
Motivation. Anyway, we should probably end the stream. It's getting a little late. It's already almost 10 o'clock here on the central time zone, but. Now, real quick, in all seriousness, this has been a phenomenal series from start to finish. 3 months into this whole ordeal. We didn't expect it to blow up like it did. The live streams have been a lot of fun. The comments have been a lot of fun. And seriously, thank you to everybody who has tuned into our streams, the videos, really, or even come in and be a part of our Discord, to be a part of this community. We seriously couldn't have done it without you. And Beam Motorsports is expanding. We're growing. We're wanting to do more. Like I said earlier, we got more events and ideas in the pipeline that we're wanting to do. Chris Gossler, driver of Mothman, he's got a couple ideas of some events that he's wanting to put on as well. This is a big group effort. There's not just one person that's in charge of this whole ordeal. We all kind of come together as a collective to make this product what it is, to make it exciting, make it fun for everybody that's involved. So if you are tuning in tonight and you want to get involved with old school Leafer monster truck fun, be sure to head on over to our website at BeamNG.drive. Download the mod, download the tracks, and be sure to hit the Discord button so that way you could join in on the fun and be a part of this amazing community.
I mean, and we also here, like I said, at the end of the month, we got the 4-wide racing. If you have qualified for any of, I mean, you could have qualified for the very first event, and that's the only time we ever saw you, get in here and compete with us. I mean, even if you didn't race on stream and you actually came out and qualified, you are eligible to enter the 4-wide race. I'm really hoping that everybody that's qualified, and I think we're up to 38, 39, have qualified for the event. So I'm hoping to see all of you guys there.
Every single one of you. If you're not, you're chicken, just like my co-host Ben. Anyway, we'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you again so much for all the support. This was Austin Spence. This is my co-host Benjamin Butler, and this was the B Motorsports Community Clash. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll see you guys